I have no direction here. I don't know how often I'm gonna make these videos. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish what I'm trying to do, but I wanted to make these to actually track a tangible amount of progress that I'm making with this project. So let me set the scene here for you. Back in the olden days, I had the bright idea to implement a really cool feature into this game that I had an idea for. This is me, by the way, in case you aren't aware. Here, I'll give myself a little hat to really sell it. Okay, that's me. I was thinking one day, I was going fishing, right? And I thought to myself, wow, fishing is really, really cool. I like that I can just throw my reel into... I like that I can just throw my reel into the water and just catch some random shit. And then I was thinking, like, damn, there's a reason that there's so many fishing games out there. There's a reason that so many games are contingent on this gameplay loop. Like Terraria,
Web fishing.
that counts, Minecraft. There's so many games out there that use fishing as, like, a really important part of its gameplay loop. Even Wii Play. Wii Play does that, and that's some crazy shit. I was thinking, what if the player could catch something that isn't very inherently valuable, such as, like, I don't know, a leather boot. Minecraft does that. They could catch, like, a leather boot or some shit, and they could talk to
This represents talking.
an NPC in the game, who I'll make red because why not? Actually, no, I'll make him orange. Instead of them just giving you a set amount of money for whatever you catch, they are integrated with a AI chatbot. So they could think, how the fuck do you draw? Hold on, no, give me a second. This is way too. What the fuck is that? What are they even trying to make? That doesn't represent anything. Okay, well, whatever. Point still stands. What if the AI, or the NPC, rather, actually thinks, and you can actually barter with them and con them into thinking that what you caught is actually worth something, when it's really not. Like, maybe this guy says something along the lines of, like, oh yeah, this boot belonged to, like, an ancient Egyptian warlock a million years ago, and it's actually worth $1 dillion. And then the AI is like, oh shit, alright, I'll give you $1 trillion because you're so smart and handsome and you're a genius. Point is, I want to make a game where you can fish and catch something, and then actually be able to barter with an NPC to get a certain amount of money out of it that isn't just like a set amount of money for whatever fish it is. So anything can be worth anything as long as you're good enough at conning the NPC. And of course, depending on the area you're in, I don't know why I said of course, that makes me sound like a pretentious fuff, so I'm not going to say that. There would be like different NPCs depending on the area that you're in that have different levels of, like, intelligence, I guess, where they're going to be harder to trick than others. So, like, a dumb one is going to be like, oh yeah, I'll give you $1 billion. But maybe a little bit of a normal guy is going to be like, well, I'm not so sure about that one, you f***ing you dumb get out of my store. And then, like, a super duper smart guy who's like a philosopher and is really, really smart and knows a lot about things. And they'd be like, well, actually, I don't believe you, because I think that it would be quite obvious that that was owned by an Egyptian warlock, because it would be marked with the hieroglyphs of it. So, like, shut the fuck up, no one cares. But generally, that's the idea. So yeah, this system, I guess, could work as an organic difficulty variation throughout the game. So, of course, like, you're gonna get better at conning people and, like, tricking the AI as you get better at playing the game. But if the AIs get more smart as you progress, then you're gonna be able to trick them, I guess, to the same extent, but you'll feel smarter when you do. I'm explaining this very poorly. I'm noticing that. But plenty of games do this. where the game will get difficult as you play it. That's how like most games you like probably work. Like that's just generally how a gameplay loop adapts to a player getting better at it. So I think that this is sustainable. I think that I could make a full I think I could make a full-fledged game out of this, but of course I'm one guy and that's a little out of the question. So what I want to make is something more akin to a proof of concept. I hate that word. That word sucks.
Proof of concept. Proof of concept. I'm proving that I know how to do.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
This is my proof of concept.
It sounds like a pretentious word. A pretentious 3 words. It's 3 words. It's not 1 word, so I can't say it's a pretentious 1 word. You get the point, okay? So, like, what I've been imagining is when the player talks to an NPC, this is you talking, like, over here, and you're like, well, okay, so now that we've set the groundwork, I'm going to show you all where I'm at in this process. In this process? Am I drunk?
In this process.
Okay, we're going to open the document now. Document. It's a file. It's a file. Okay, so this is Blender, as you all can very clearly see. I don't know how to 3D model. I've been learning how to over the past month. I literally have like never 3D modeled anything before. I've just been learning as I have gone, and I've been following these really good tutorials by Joey Carlino. That's the guy. This guy makes really good tutorials. You should watch them. So yeah, first I started by making this player character.
Hell no, man.
Don't bully me yet. Do not bully me. Shut up! Don't bully me. I made it. I don't know why this is, but Fox characters in media and stories tend to be deceptive and con people. Is that, yeah, that's right. That I'm not making that up. Like that's a real thing. So I decided I'd do that because I think it's you know, you can pretty easily make a relatively interesting character if they're not just like a person. I'm coping so hard right now. But look, I made this character, and then I realized, oh, I need a fishing rod. Bam! Oh shit, hold up. Bam! This is the fishing rod that I made. I'll put it in the shading area. So I made this over the span of whenever the hell I got the chance to work on this, which is not very often, which is really tragic. But I made this little fishing rod. You can see, I don't like that the armature is visible. That's really annoying me. There we go. So I recently learned how to texture stuff, which is important. Still can't operate the fucking camera though, apparently. Dear God. So here's a shocker. It's low poly. That's the style of the game. Crazy. I know. No one's ever done that before, but look, I don't know how to model, and I don't know how to texture, so I'm going to make it easy on me. If Pixel Gun 3D can do it, then I can do it. That's my mantra. So yeah, this is my fishing rod, and I'm very proud of her, and she's beautiful, and all of you should comment about how beautiful she is, and that you love her. But that's not the cool part of this fishing rod, okay? The cool part is the armature. Check this shit out. This is going to blow your mind. It's not. If you've ever 3D modeled, it's probably not. It's probably very not impressive. But it's impressive to me because I didn't know how to do this until I did it. We're going to put it in pose mode and observe. If I move this top bone, the whole thing... Oh, I didn't parent the fishing rod. Wow, I'm dumb. Yeah, automatic weights. Okay, so as I was saying, if we select this top bone and we move it... Ow! It's so funny how it doesn't work.
Recognize all your bones. So if we go into edit mode, all of the
I really don't think the topology is the problem. This is like a really, really simple model. Is that the problem? Is it because these are separate objects? I really hope that's not the issue, because that would suck. Maybe Reddit knows. Oh, fuck. Reddit does actually know. Wow.
I am surprised by that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I completely forgot that I did that. Okay, so it turns out that for certain parts of this, I made a completely separate cube. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And yeah, Shift P, automatic waits. We didn't get the error message. That's huge. So now I'm gonna control click all of these. I'm gonna control J to join them back. I'm gonna rename it to Rod. And now my hope is that if I click the armature and go into pose mode, it will actually bend the rod. Moment of truth. Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Whenever you have a problem in life, just go to Reddit. It works every time.
This could... No, actually, that's good. That's good. That's separate. So those are separated in the hierarchy. And then if I move this, I'll move it just on the... Or sorry, not on the y-axis. Look at that. And it bends like a fishing rod. That's sick. So this makes it really easy for me to animate the, like, pulling it. Like, when you're, like, reeling out a fish, it's going to make it easy for me to animate that. I might even do it procedurally. I might, like, write some magical code that'll make it so this bends, like, with a differing amount of strength depending on how big the fish is. So that'll be exciting. But as for right now, I solved one problem, and I am very much happy with that. Okay. That'll conclude this episode of me, trying to make a very small portion of a game because I think it'll be cool. I think next time I'll probably
Texture the character model.
and well, see, this is the thing. It's gonna be in first person, so I don't know if I'm gonna texture it. That's why I made this like first person. Sorry, that's the wrong one. I made this first person one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one's already textured. My idea is that this is going to be the only part of the player model that's loaded in when you're normally playing the game, since it's going to be in first person. And then I don't know how I'm going to animate them. It's going to be hard. I've never animated in 3D. Like, I have experience animating in 2D, but not in 3D. This is going to be really, really hard. But we'll do it next time. So thank you for tuning in to this episode, and goodbye, and I love you.